know it's my first time doing this, but I just wanted to have a chat with you all while I can. So everyone's here. Welcome, I guess. Maybe we could all need some guidance and some messages today. So I want to collect. I want to just gather who is here today and music right now. I'm gonna lose my mind if I'm gonna lose my mind if I keep if I rest. Honestly, I do not want to say that, but I'm gonna lose my mind if I rest. So if anyone's here, let's all have some yapping session. And also I want to draw some cards because maybe we just all need some guidance today because of all the crazy things happening around. Like, what are we supposed to do right now? Honestly, I don't know. So I'm gonna pull from my. Hello, Josiah. Thank you for being here. So I'm gonna pull from my mystical healing oracle deck. If anyone needs guidance, how are you? I read your comment, so I'm like, let's just have a yapping session, right? Other people might need it too, and it's fun to keep ourselves entertained. So, yeah. What do we need to hear today, please? Can you hear me well? This is my first time doing this. I was gonna use my phone, but it doesn't want me to use my phone. I don't know if I'm feeling better after the laksa, but the laksa was delicious, and I'm happy about that. But I feel sick. So, ooh, I don't know if I can dress, but the card I got is Learn from Karma. I haven't gotten this one before, and I want to see what it says. Shit. Huge. What the hell does that mean? Oh, I actually have. Your current experiences is a culmination of karma you've occurred through several lives. Wow. So each one of these lives has offered you an opportunity to learn, discover, make choices, create connections, and either evolve or devolve. You're going through a time where you are being asked to compensate for an earlier deed from this or previous lifetimes. Jesus, how is that my fault? Anyway, you can either complain about it and act like a victim, just like as I did, or embrace the opportunity to use this experience for great inner progress while taking step towards becoming more honorable, honest, generous, compassionate, and giving person. So this is a time to go out of your way to do good deeds for others, no matter how inconvenient. Your family members are karmically connected to you, so you might look at what lessons they are teaching you and what healing you can offer them. This card also provides an opportunity to live in total honesty and integrity. This will require you to constantly check in with yourself and assess whether your actions are based on what you can gain or what you can give. Oh wow, we're getting in there, right in there. It's too early for that, but yeah. Learn from karma. Huge, heavy. I just saw this video where this girl was talking about how she's grateful for her mom for giving her just the right trauma and all that shit, because if it wasn't for all the things that her mom's gone through and her mom's put her through, then she wouldn't be the person she is today. So I guess that's the same thing. that this card is saying, learn from karma. Um, each one of us has gone through something that we really didn't have control over. I mean, a lot of things in life that we go through, we don't have control over. Like, we didn't really know that we couldn't really choose the family that we're gonna be born into and the life situation that we're gonna be born into, but how we use all those things, and how we bounce back from all that, how we turn out better people after all those things is what really makes us, what really makes our lives. Yeah, so we can keep acting like victims to our previous situations, or we can change. We can do better. Maybe I got this because I talked about my book, my novel earlier, and I started writing a novel about my life when I was going through this hard shit. I don't know if I can keep cursing, but I was going through this hard situation, and I was like, I kept blaming the people around me. I said, it's my mom's fault. That's why I'm like this, and it's my parents' fault. That's why I do these things. But honestly, it's not. And I am, I'm old enough to stop doing that and blaming them, and it's getting really old to keep using that. And I don't want to be that person anymore, and that's what I'm changing. This is boring. I don't know. I'm sorry. This is not boring. How should you? Well, I do not know what that means. That is Harsha gross insurance, and so speaking. I do not. But that's true. We can keep asking and keep questioning why these things happen to us, or we can just learn from it and move on and be like, whatever, at least I grew, at least I learned this, at least I learned that, or we can keep getting stuck and be like, why does this keep happening? Need to grow. Anyway, I hope you're all doing good. Uh, I'm gonna plan this thing better next time, but this is really fun. What do you want to see? I don't know. Let me know. I'm gonna put some cards. I'm gonna put some cards because I do not know. I do not know what to do right now. I do not want to keep resting. I know I should be, but this is my deck. Whatever. So, what's up? That's life, right? But it's crazy. Everything leads to where we are now. If you really think about it, if you really reflect on it, like I am here at a place right now, and then I look back on everything that's happened in my life, and it's led me to be here. So it means that we're always exactly where we're meant to be, honestly. And that's so surreal to realize everything happens for a reason. I believe that. And yeah, we're always supposed to be where we're meant to be. So what do we need to hear? This is for the collective. What does the collective need to hear today? Ooh. So I got the Three of Pentacles. So maybe most of you are in a stage of learning something new. Yeah, you're working on working on something new and just collaborating with other people, trying to build something. Yeah, trying to build something that maybe you want to build something lasting. Oh, that's a lot of fucking cards. Nine of Swords. Same, yeah. So maybe this thing you're building or working on is giving you a lot of anxiety because you keep thinking, "Is this gonna work out? Am I gonna get this? You know, am I gonna succeed?" And all that. So you're probably in your head a lot about it, and it's bringing you a lot of pressure, which is fair enough because when you want to work on something, you want it to go well. So maybe you're afraid of starting it, or yeah, you're taking too long, you're procrastinating because you just keep thinking about the things that might go wrong, and that can stop you from trying. But King of Wine is saying that you're also very, very. This brings you a lot of energy. You're very passionate about this thing, and that's what you should keep chasing, and that's what you should focus on. The feeling that it gives you. If something gives you, something makes you feel good, if something lights a fire in you, keep chasing that. Yeah, the Two of Swords. You're probably thinking, should I do this or not? Should I go for it? So if you are stuck, you keep being stuck in your head, as much as you started this already or you want to start it, you just cannot get out of your head about it and be like, should I really do this? Should I keep going? What if I fail? What if I don't? But Page of Cups is showing a very innocent energy. Be like, just go for it, if it makes you feel happy, if it lights a fire in you, why not fucking go for it? Um, it also brings me back. This is so funny. This is also related to what I was writing about earlier, as I was talking about this connection I've had with someone, and I'm like, this is not gonna last. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but I'm like, it makes me happy right now. So can that not be enough? So maybe that's why, and then just follow that and just keep following that. You keep following your feeling. Ooh, damn. A lot of cards want to go. So yeah, you might have a lot of things happening now. So the Two of Pentacles is asking you to try to keep balance of all that, and you're trying to do that because you want to do all these things, and yeah, it's probably this thing that you want to start is making you really evaluate the things in your life. The Queen of Cups also showed up here, and it says that you are emotionally mature enough to figure this out yourself, and honestly, you know the answer. You know the answer, and you shouldn't listen to what other people say, or you shouldn't even be taking advice from other people because it's your own path, and you would know what to do for yourself. I highly advise not asking advice from other people because only you know what's best for you, honestly. Um, Five of Cups is showing that someone here is looking at all the things that they've lost, or you're probably looking at all the things you might lose when you follow this path, which is also something that's holding you back from really going for it. But the Five of Swords is showing that this guy is really thinking about self-sabotaging and being like, nope, I should just stay here. I should just keep doing the things that I used to do, stay in my own life. And I get that a lot. Um, I've been getting I've been getting messages from my friends back home, and I keep thinking, oh my gosh, should I just go back and leave um leave the progress that I've already made so far? I'm really tempted to just go back to my old life and my old ways and old people, but then I remember why I left in the first place. You know, remember why you left in the first place? Oh my goodness. So yeah, fuck you. Wheel of Fortune. So luck's about to change. Things are about to change, and good luck is up ahead. So keep trusting and keep going. Keep going for this thing, and yeah, believe that you are gonna get what you deserve and what you worked hard for. And yeah, the wheels are about to turn, and I want to end it with that because I want to end it on a good ass note. So yeah, good luck is up ahead. So beautiful, beautiful things up ahead. If you follow this, if you keep going, if you go for what you want, what you deserve, and what you're working on, good things are happening for you, and you deserve this a lot. I'm thinking if I should do readings. I really like doing readings. If this ain't what you, I want you to let me know because, um, yeah, I haven't done it much for other people, but when I've done it for my friends, they said they wanted me to keep doing it, and let me know if you wanted me to keep doing it. Anyway, that is fun. This has been fun. Maybe next time I will schedule it earlier. Beekeeping is working with nature, and nature does not cooperate with that, and I think that should happen. I love that. I love that. It's like, yeah, so just going with it, just going with the flow. And the thing is, that's true. We need to relinquish control because really the only thing we have control of is how we react to things. And just like, yeah, the beekeeping thing, um, nature, the universe would do its thing. And we cannot control that. We cannot control the weather. We cannot control other people. The only thing we can really control is how we react to things and how we respond to things, and yeah, what we do from all that. Wait, that is so beautiful. Beekeeping. I feel like that's my new favorite word. I'm gonna use that a lot now. Thank you. That is so cute. Anyway, um, yeah, I don't know what else. Maybe I can give you something I'll give you something to reflect on. This other one. Why does my phone keep flashing? Um, a question to reflect on, and I would like you to answer as well. Oof, damn, these cards are really. How can I deepen my trust right now? And that can mean for anything, How can I deepen my trust for God's plan right now for me? How can I deepen my trust to myself, for other people? So, the question is, how can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. Oh my god. Okay, everyone. Let go of the wheel. You can trust. Please trust. You can trust yourself. Trustful in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Oof. Damn. Can I put that here? How can I even look this right now? I'd like to hear what you think as well. So, soul action, let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos. That's what we're all friggin' talking about, right? Like in the chaos, I feel like a lot of things chaotic right now. People getting sick and all those, whether those natural occurrences and all the wars and everything happening. Find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. Yeah, I guess it also talks about how what I what I said earlier about how we should look after ourselves and then we also need to look after each other. It's all connected. It's all connected. How can I deepen my trust right now? How can I trust that even though all of this is happening, everything will still be fine, and even though there's all of these things happening around, I cut myself, I trust myself, and I trust that I won't fuck this up. How am I gonna do that, right? So much. That is true. And I also say that I try not to give advice to other people when someone tells me their problems. I just listen and I just ask them to trust themselves. And I know that sucks sometimes when you really want to hear something but I do believe that only you can know what's best for yourself. Not your mom, not your therapist, not your doctor, not your friend, not your partner. You. Because that's your life. Everyone has a different everyone has a different path. And like I've been wanting to ask other people for advice for my life, but when I really look at it, no one has the same story as me. No one has the same path, and no one has the same story. The same things didn't happen to them, and I I can get some insights from other people. I can get some insights from a lot of things, but ultimately, the final decision, the final move is up to me and not up to what anyone says. Like, a different approach to it. Can you elaborate on that more? A different approach to trusting yourself. I mean, trusting. It's like trusting the unknown. Is that what you mean? So maybe if before you have been just thinking differently and thinking, something would go bad, why not think what's the best that could happen instead of asking what could go wrong, right? I've been trying to do that a lot. I even ordered this poster that says, what if it all goes right? And I set it as my wallpaper before, and honestly, it's so hard to trust that, but I just there's this thing they have this thing called fake it till you make it. I've been faking it a lot, and I'd be like, sure, maybe this will work. Why don't I just believe? What's wrong with believe? What can I lose? And honestly, it's been doing me so well. I do need to keep working on it and practicing it. But yeah, I love that. It's true. That is amazing. I love that. I love that. I love when people trust themselves and trust their gut because it's true. That is your higher guides telling you what to do, and you should trust them. You should trust yourself. You should trust the universe. You should trust God. Yeah, because they're not gonna lead you. And one thing to differentiate if is it your gut or if it's anxiety, always remember that Anxiety screams and questions, but whatever your gut is telling you would always be a whisper and something very reassuring. So if you're having trouble differentiating the two, that's how you figure it out. Yeah, really listen to it and be like, okay, is this screaming at me or keep questioning things? That's anxiety. But if it's very, very chill and very, very like, okay, it's gonna be fine. You should do this. Like a whisper, like a very warm and soft whisper, that's your gut. And trust in that. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You're doing so well. It's so amazing. I'm really fucking proud of you. That's why I always say that I really am. Even if, these are things that not many people can see, but then you would make silent choices, and I don't know. It's in the silent choices that really make the big difference, not the ones you broadcast to everyone like, hey, I did this, I did that. It's the silent little things, and they just accumulate, and then next thing you know, you're this whole different person, and you're in this whole different mindset, and you're changing, and it's the little things. You start with the little things, and next thing you know, they accumulate into this really, really big thing. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm glad that I'm making sense and I'm not. uh, mm, until I do this. And I also love meeting people in real life. That's what I've been doing a lot. And I thought that being here, I would have more reach instead of just talking to one or two people at the same time. And it's good. I'm really happy for that. And I just also like hearing other people's journeys and stories as well. It's very inspiring to me to. Jeez, this is paracetamol drink. But I cannot swallow pills. So yeah. Anyway, so how can I deepen trust? Okay, I want to answer that. How can I deepen my trust right now? I've talked about this in my other videos that when it was happening to me, I was being called to go to this place, right? And it doesn't make friggin' sense to anyone. So I haven't told anyone in my life about it when I was doing it, when I was processing everything, all the documents and everything, because I'm like, I do not want the questions because I do not have answers for them. I don't know. I don't want to have to answer them what I'm gonna do. Why am I doing it? Because I'm like, I don't know. I just being called to do it, and I feel like if I don't do it, my soul won't let me rest. I would regret it for the rest of my life if I don't follow it. And I did, and it was hard. When I was processing my application for this big move, a lot of things keep happening in my life. Like I lost my job, and then I was gonna lose my home. A lot of things keep happening, and I'm like, why? Why is this happening? But it's all just a test to see if I really want this thing. And so I persisted, and I've been learning that a lot. I think that's one of the things I've been working on is that when I really want something, I don't just give up on it in the first sign of trouble, in the first sign of problems. Because if I really want something, I really, really do everything I can to make it happen. Because I am a stubborn motherfucker. And I've been forced. That is true. I wasn't born with anxiety as well. I just developed it a few years ago, and I learned that I needed to go to the root cause of it because mm, I went to a few doctors and they would give me medicines, and I don't feel like getting. I really didn't want to take any meds. I didn't want to deal with the side effects because I've read it, and I do not want to lose. I do not want to lose the light in my eyes as much as I want to kill the anxiety. I know that it's something that I needed to go to the root cause of, and I did, and I did, and I worked on myself. I had a gap year, I think, and I was regretting that because I was like, I kind of regretted not going out a lot and meeting people over that year, but then I needed to take that year to just be in hermit mode and isolate and work on myself, and so I can pour out to others. And now I'm here, and I'm glad I'm here, and I'm glad I did that, and no regrets for that isolation year, gap year. I'm really grateful, and it's true. Um, I've figured out who to blame for all that, but then when someone did the same to me, someone kept making shitty decisions and they blamed me why they were doing it. I realized that I was doing the same thing. I was making these shitty decisions and blaming it on other people when in fact it was not their fault. So I worked on it. I worked on myself and I stopped blaming them. Because honestly I was just sabotaging myself by keeping doing that. Their lives can keep going and I can keep doing these shitty things that affect me negatively, but that's only really affecting me and not them. So yeah, I realized that, and that's why that really lit a light bulb in me, something like that. So yeah, and I stopped waiting for the apology that I wanted. I stopped waiting for the conversation that I wanted, and I just moved on. And I just worked on myself and did what I can. The ability things you see people experiences. I am a nice to be. I like that. As an agnostic, someone who believes there's a truth in every religion, and I think that's true. I can also relate to that. I think there's a truth in all the things, and it's good that you're very open to all of those things. Mm. People project their feelings. I can relate to that. I do that too a lot to other people. I realize when I'm in my head a lot, and then I just try to communicate to the person, and it turns out that that's not what they're thinking at all, and it was just me. So yeah, we project a lot on other people. So conversations are conversations are a good thing to have, and it can save lives. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm sick. I want to blow my nose, but I don't. Can I mute this for a bit? No, whatever. Uh, this has been fun. I'm really glad I did it. Thank you to Eagles Site FVV. That's sweet. So, how can you deepen your trust right now? You know, the thing is, yeah, the only thing we can really control is how we react to things and what we do. how you keep going. It reminds me a lot of being a dog. Not like I was a dog, but I've had dogs, and sometimes we would do things like we would leave them at home and it would be so sad, or we would do something like bring them to the doctors, and even though it's really painful for them, some of the things we do are for them, you know. And I'm thinking that the universe is just the human and we are the dogs, and sometimes we just need to trust that our humans only want the best for us. The universe just wants the best for us. And even though it's confusing and sometimes it sucks, it does suck. A lot of things that suck. Know that everything is for our own good and for our best interests. And when it sucks, feel that it sucks. And yeah, when you're angry, when you're sad, just I'm not looking. When you're angry, when you're sad, let it out. It's good to let it out. Don't keep it in and be like, no, everything's fine. Yeah, if you need to let it out, let it out. And then you realize, okay, actually everything is fine. And sometimes it's not. And then you just don't waste your time trying to figure out the answer. Just fuck it. Really, life is short. Just enjoy. If we keep trying to figure out the answer, we're gonna be figuring out forever. Anyway, where are you guys from? Um, where are you right now? I don't know where this thing is reaching, where my video is reaching, but I would like to know. Hi. That would be interesting. I don't know how this works. I don't know how. Yeah. So that would be nice to know. It is true. Oh my gosh, you say. I love this. What you're saying. Thank you for that. Thank you for validating me. No, I really appreciate it. I love that you also think that. Okay, I'm gonna blow my nose. I cannot do this. Wait. I'm back. Hmm. I hate being sick. But yeah. Maybe I should just really chill. No, I know I should just chill. I should just rest. And the thing is, when I rest, I feel really good, and I get a lot of downloads, and I get a lot of dreams, and it's like my body's really telling me to slow down and stop consuming, even for a little bit, and just yeah. If you please just listen to your body if you're being called to as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna go now and actually rest. And this is really freaking fun. This has been really fun. Ooh, that's nice. I like to know. I like to know your thoughts and what you like, what you see, and it's really fun. And I really want to rest now. Ooh, look at me setting boundaries and listening to my body. But yeah, I want to rest. Thank you, everyone. Love you all. Ciao.